I think that this was what we expected. We even talked about that in this show, David. Basically, what we do believe that is happening is that September is going to be a month of up and downs, because basically we have, back to school, we have the high holidays, and aside from the positive effect, and we are seeing positive effect of that booster shot, aside from that, we do see a lot of contaminations in parallel, which leads eventually to severe cases and death. We are actually quite stable. It's not a good thing, by the way, but we're quite stable in terms of severe cases, around 700, a little bit less, depend on the day. Death also, we have around 20, an average of 24 deaths per day, which is not good. Unfortunately, as you just mentioned, most of those people are people that are not vaccinated. If you look as a proportion, you can see that the chances of dying from COVID-19 is 20 times more in average if you didn't get your booster shot. So really, I think that we are, as we just said, in a race between infection and injections.
Now, another aspect that's been ramped up, or a new aspect of the way the country is dealing with things in recent time, has been this antigen rapid testing results that have been good for 24 hours. People are doing this at movie theaters, to go to restaurants, basically to enter public venues here. Now, is it seen as an effective method? And I understand there may be some cause now to extend those results from beyond 24 hours as still being good.
Yeah, I think actually we were late to implement this kind of testing, but right now we do get a positive, I would say, impressions from that kind of protocol of using, this rapid testing. This has, of course, a lot of advantages, because you get, the answer on the spot, and you don't have to wait like 24 hours, like for a PCR, etc. And I think it helps people to better manage, how, the day-to-day life, because don't forget, our goal is to get back to some routine. I would have preferred to see less cases, daily cases. I mean, more drastic or stringent measures during that period, so that we can lower the number of cases and then have, what we call a routine. But nevertheless, rapid testing is very good.
Now, another aspect I understand is that teenagers 12 and above have slowed their rate of showing up for vaccinations at this point. Is there concern in the schools still for further outbreak?
Yeah, I'm less. I would say again, I'm less concerned by the rate of vaccinations amongst the 12. 18. I mean, we already reached, I would say, something that around 50% of the 12-15 at least got their first shot. Around, I would say, 80% of the 16-19 got the first shot. So these are good numbers in general. I think that the main challenge now is how to have as close as to normal of a school year. And that's actually, I think, the thing that the government has to do right now, to find the right protocol, to find the right measures, so that we don't send our kids back to Zoom, home, screens and webcams, etc., etc. It has a terrible impact. So I would favor a more, frequent testing of kids, if this can enable them to get a better school year.
Certainly, I believe many parents around the country would agree wholeheartedly with you. Dr. Cyrille Cohen, thanks as always for your time and expertise.